just wanted to ask you, what are your thoughts on this, and how have you kind of, um, seen this play out in your career?
Yeah, Rob, as you said, so you kind of touched on very very important points, and the way I would similarly the way I would handle it is to understand the situation, call it situation leadership, and use that strategy. Beside that, I mean, as you said, we are all humans, and every human has different backgrounds, different, you know, call it different brought-ups, and then that kind of molds into the personality. So having clear one-on-one communication with your team members would help
Yes.
you understand the personality of that person, and then perhaps having different one-on-one sessions with each individual would help you address if they have any concerns or if they have any issues that you may not know if you're talking to them in a group setting. So I would encourage those leaders who are having team members with different personas. It's always good to have a team group meeting setups. That's also important, but you have to take time and have one-on-one sessions with each members individually as well, just so that you understand, and maybe some people are not comfortable enough to share their thoughts or their feedback in a group setting. So for those people, it's
Yeah.
always encouraged to have one-on-one sessions. So that's how I look at it, Rob. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, excellent. Those are some great points, and I think you touch upon a very important point. Is the one-on-one meetings is, again, I've emphasized this enough in a lot of areas and contents that I share. Don't make it just an end of the year one-on-one session. Have these regular one-on-ones, even if it's informal. It's those informal sessions where you get to really learn about people. And again, we talked about, I think last time, about the the open door policy. The new open door policy is you get out and you visit your teams and have those non-formal conversations. That's when you connect with people. That's where you get to learn what their style is like. That's where you actually get to hear them out. Very important to have those kind of conversations and communications.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, you're right. We did talk about it in our previous podcasts, and I think you in your individual efforts that you're doing, you're running your own podcast, and you have alluded to these times and times again, having, I guess, multiple touch points, as you said, with the team members is important. Is a key, I guess, to have a successful team. And if you're not doing it frequently enough, then definitely you have problems in your process. So what I would encourage whoever is watching it, take some good notes and make sure that no matter if you're not a leader, but even if you're a team member, you can go out to your
Hmm.
leader, to your manager, to your boss, whoever that person is, and set up one-on-one with that person individually. So what I'm trying to say here, Rob, it's a two-way communication. For example, if your leader is
Yes.
seems to be busy or whatever, and they're not able to have it in your calendars, I guess you can take initiatives. And just by taking an
100%.
initiative, you are showing some leadership skills, right? So that is also a plus point, and maybe by doing so, eventually you'll land into a leadership role.
Absolutely. Again, that's a great point. It's very important for you, as a team member, to take initiative. And again, you are demonstrating that leadership trait. And I think the other part of the question, Wajid, that our viewer had as well, and I want to run this by you, is what strategies would you use to effectively collaborate with leaders who have contrasting leadership styles? So again, you're a manager or a leader, and you're collaborating with your equals, or people
Right.
above you. What strategies are you using to effectively collaborate with them when they have contrasting